right. Rings. This is working. Yeah. I don't know how it sounds on YouTube, but um, you on YouTube. Okay, sounds like it's looks good. Okay, you know, like was that like Trump's propaganda machine from yesterday? All right, Priscilla's here. You can barely see her. So yeah, I'm using a different system. Never heard back from the other guys. Yeah, the whole system got hijacked. Yeah, you can say it's some kind of alien or maybe Trump propaganda or wherever the fuck it is. Going to I had to reconnect everything. I don't know if Facebook is working. I'm not going to go into it. I reconnected everything. So, oh, it doesn't look like Twitter is not working. If it is, I'm not seeing it. No, it's not there. Yeah, it's maybe I have to do something different for that one. That one's all screwed up anyway. I'm pretty sure it is. So anyway, I guess I can check Facebook. Make sure that one. That's pretty sure that one's working. I could be wrong. Oh, that's right. I can go again. Record to the Facebook page again. Yeah, it's working. So the only one that's not working is Twitter, and I'm not sure what's going on with that. All right, we're back. Yeah, I did. Yeah. This morning, just felt like going by the water, and yeah, which is rare actually. I just had the feeling of it, and just it was good overall. Yeah, a lot of people running around. So we're going to inauguration, whatever the presidential thing. It's going to be indoors. I feel like there's something going on with that. Yeah, and the deporting is going to start on Tuesday, and TikTok was just banned. I think he's probably going to reopen that, but he has to be in office to do that. So probably that's all he is more TikTok. I mean, whatever. It's probably less censorship than YouTube and everything else. That's why they hate it. It's part of it. So yeah, it's just less, of course, yeah. Anyway, it's obviously pro China, not pro anywhere else. So that's why. So I don't want to put this in the title, but I did anyway. The Atlantean timelines. For whatever reason. Let me check here again. I don't think it's working. Yeah, it's not going to Twitter. There wasn't any subs there. So everything is working. I need to check. Sorry. Yeah, looks like almost working. A pain in the ass. So Atlantean energy is not something I really wanted to tap into, but then again, maybe getting their point of view as we go into our planet of the unknown. So, yeah, of course, we have chaotic time. Yeah, Trump getting in there is going to fuck things up. And there's going to be consequences to it also. So what you want about it. It's in for a ride, that's for sure. he's not going to make anything easy, that's for sure, for anybody. Yeah, I some probably feel things are going to get, day one is going to make things all, the timelines, right? They'll make a whole lot of sense because the new ones are coming in. But yeah, it's whoever's behind them. It's not necessarily the Trump energy. It has to do with that's why I didn't put anything presidential in the timeline or nothing about Trump in the title of this. Just fuck that. Just after what happened last time. So. Atlantean vibes. Yeah. Middle East is quiet for now, but that's not going to last very long, it seems. It seems like something around the Middle East has to erupt. Of course, timelines can't change. Obviously, Trump's going to try and mess with Russia. Good luck with that. Yeah, even Ukraine wants to send firefighters. See that? What the fuck? Don't you have a war over there you're dealing with? Of course, technically, Ukraine is an extension of the U.S., so I guess it makes sense in that regard. Yeah, with that said, with it. I guess Hollywood, maybe they'll open up in Ukraine. Because, they can't do it in Los Angeles anymore. Maybe they'll move there. More propaganda. But Russia, I don't know. It feels like he's going to try and stop that or interfere on it. I don't see that happen, but you never know. I don't think he would do that. I don't think he can, but man, if he's not, there's going to be consequences. I seriously doubt it. So, unless they make some kind of deal with NATO or something like that. If they make some kind of NATO deal, there's a possibility of end of the war, but we'll see about that. Because obviously, Senator Biden, they just wanted to fight. They just don't care. So. It's chaos. But even if Russia does stop as a war, they'll just start somewhere else. So they might cool down one place and then something else will occur. So we're not out of the woods. It's just not how it works here. Yeah, people are not worrying there. That's how you learn. As much as they want the new Earth to come in, well, I got it's depending on what version of new Earth you're looking for. A chaotic new Earth. We got plenty of those here. Society is not you can't just think society itself is going to just tap into a higher frequency. What for? They have a lot of other things for it. And then those in the higher frequencies are so, some of them just don't know what the hell they're doing. They're so, childish and all the other things that are going on with themselves. They still have a lot. They just think they have it all figured out. That doesn't work that way. So because you might be evolving doesn't mean the rest of the world has to. Doesn't mean they're evolving either as much as they think they are. They think they're evolving, but they probably aren't. Not when you think the whole world's going to evolve with you. So it's religious brainwashing. So yeah, it's funny. The brainwashing just never ends, does it? So anyway, yeah, the new age is definitely toxic. Well, it's warning once again. Go from a neutral point of view, but obviously the positive new age energy that's out there. So it's like another soul trap. So anyway, whatever. We're going to Atlantean frequencies, and the Earth itself, the chaos of the Earth consciousness, or whatever the Earth has to say about where we are heading. Yeah, it's not looking good, man. Unless he buys, unless the U.S., we buy Greenland, we buy Canada, and we buy Mexico, and maybe we buy Russia at the same time. That's what I was trying to say yesterday. Maybe they'll buy China too. They probably won't get China. I don't really have this money to even get Greenland. And Canada's going to be freaking hilarious. See that happen. Let's do it. That's not ran by the British. How's that? Whatever. Maybe they'll fill in the Atlantic Ocean with dirt and just be a new continent there. While you're at it, doing all this crazy ass shit. Just fill it up with dirt. I don't know how you're going to do that. Create a new continent, and then you got more real estate and all kinds of other shit. Add more people. Put more fast food shit everywhere. New Earth. Anyway, all right. I should tuck it out. So, all right, we're going to Atlantean energies and go to the Earth consciousness. Greens with Atlanteans. Yes, to trust your instincts, even if they're right or wrong, it's still just trusting yourself as you're unlocking this reality. It's all about learning. Uh, so much learning at so many different levels. Uh, you have actually gone quite far. Yes, there is a lot of chaotic frequency due to technologies. There's a lot of headstrong beings, those that feel like they have it all figured out, are going to have a wake up call throughout this year, even those on a spiritual path, of just basically maybe calming down the agendas, even within one self can have an agenda, and they calm that down. Because you'd be surprised how many actually have an agenda. Instead of just reading the frequencies, some are actually want to manifest an agenda, even for the earth itself. Doesn't mean it's going to work, doesn't mean it's going to help. That's all it has to do with your new earth energies of a positive, utopia for everyone. When there's too many, there's too many weaknesses on this planet for that to even occur. The foundation here has to be more positive. Basically, you should be able to talk to anybody, connect to each other telepathically, even so be a physical being, but have less violence on the world. There's just too much insanity here for that to even to occur, at least the way you're seeing it. Now, you might connect to a new earth, but that might not always be the best frequency either. Well, it's just kind of like a unicorn earth isn't what many are looking for. But even there, it's like you might have everything going for you, your happiness and everything, but also snobbery can be built into that, and just prosperity, but also laziness, and so it doesn't always help. So just because you get everything you want doesn't mean you get everything you want or everything you need. So basically, as the universe is going to deliver what you need, and then you just have to go through a wake up call and constantly go through a wake up call, and maybe even future incarnations go through a wake up call until they finally calm down the inner agendas that are occurring currently. Your presidential energy does have Atlantean frequency, was of course weaponized through the Roman Empire, of controlling the people, of course, through propaganda, and just the people here are not quite disconnected just yet. Well, this is how you learn. If you disconnect from all agendas and just as an observer, you're doing yourself a favor. Now, have a new earth way of looking at things, just where it just helps you tap into the earth's frequency. But if you have all these inner agendas, you want the earth to be this new earth, and you want to kind of force it to be something that's not. It's like telling your kid they need to be good at sports when they don't like sports. Same thing with the earth itself. It's really good to pull back and just let the world do what it needs to do. Not worry about it so much as many are concerned with it. Well, they want to take the world with them for some reason. But chaos, yeah. Well, that's a chaos timeline of making you think there's a new earth when there is always a new earth, but not the one that you as some see it as. It's not the new earth you're looking for. Grace uses the earth's consciousness, send your energies as connected to one's individual self, connecting more to the sculpture of one's incarnation, what you can bring to the world, but also to yourself, what new talents you can resurrect from your forgotten self. But also basically bringing new talents that you don't know about. So it's basically just seeking things out. Yes, there's there are periods of like the desert period within one's soul, just figuring one's out, going to what, yes, inner darkness. Inner darkness is necessary. It's like you have to just basically clear out the insecurities to find one's light and one's self-worth, which is difficult. And yet it's the self-worth is very hard, as some of you see. But will move your timeline a lot quicker. Now you might not be, it's like somebody don't like talking on the phone, and well, sometimes you're dealing with the energy. Well, because a phone, talking on the phone can bring that other person's energy to you. Yes, and cause some erratic behavior, even disconnect. So there's that. So there's many different energies here that too. Yeah, that's why I want to go on social media as much as I like using the phone. Because using the phone is just like, just because you can call somebody doesn't mean you should be talking to them. Just like the spirit realm doesn't mean you should be talking to the spirit realm either. I mean, certain ones, yes, but not everyone. Phone is just like, oh, look, I have a phone book of all kinds of people that I probably should not be calling. You have a whole list of contacts. Like, I'm not going to call any of these people. Maybe one or two. The rest of them block. Well, you need that frequency in yours. So, probably not. Yeah, because reaching out and having someone strangle you as you talk to them on the phone. Yeah, you might have good intentions, but it doesn't mean they'll have good intentions. So, and social media is the same way. Well, social media is just, people are just throwing all their garbage out for everyone to see, which is actually a good thing, but maybe it's too much garbage. It's too much intensity, it's too much. And some are trying to, like Instagram trying to make themselves look, which is, showing like, hey, they're putting like the actress and the actor are putting their movies out there, the individual, the fake reality. But they're also trying to manifest a better life while they do that. Not necessarily trying to be pretentious. Sometimes they are, but some not always. Sometimes just they want a better life, and their inner life isn't so great. So they're trying to put on this show, make and manifest something a bit more exciting. And sometimes it's showing off, but sometimes it's showing off in an insecure way. Basically, it's like once again trying to create a better life. So let's get some context on some of that. Social media is basically so you can see each other's souls, and usually it's not the best frequency. It's just the way it is, or what others want to project. But some of you are seeing between the lines. If it's too positive, it's like whatever. Yeah, that's nice. Nice fat chance. So you are connecting to the galactics, little by little, by using your tools here to do that. So you're connecting to your truth. Basically, eventually you have more of your truth out there for everyone to see to some level. Well, the idea is to have one's inner self at a decent level, which many are still working on currently. Basically, you don't have to show off, is what the idea is. So that's the state of the earth. Yes. Chaotic timelines. It's a chaotic planet. Until humanity learns how to understand the chaos here, it's going to continue on until one can heal it. As some of you are doing it. Some love it. Can't let it go. That's all they see. So it's basically a neutral frequency and sending back other people's chaotic frequency, which is huge. Not easy. Especially families. Sometimes families, as you've noticed, they become manipulators. Some of them do. Like, I'm grandma, I'm grandpa, or whatever, or even some parents. It's just like, only have an elitist way of looking at things. That doesn't always help. Well, as you as children knock that down, sometimes the kids are that way too, but a lot of times the kids just shut that energy down. That's why you want to talk to certain relatives. Like, I don't want to be part of that. Don't be this nonsense. But they do. They feel like they're like the leader of their family. And that might be true on that, but it doesn't mean you have to be an arrogant entity there. So, blessings.